And welcome back. Hey, happy Friday night to you. Erica Bratten now joining us. Erica, yeah, it's been warm. Like I said, it was warm out at the parade yesterday. Had to take off the jacket out there. It was so warm.
Absolutely.
Big changes on the way, though. You're tracking some things.
We do have a few changes on the way, but as far as Friday night goes, this is a great night to get out there and enjoy maybe a date night, maybe a stroll around town, wherever you are this evening. It is very comfortable out there, and well, if you don't get cold too quickly, you probably won't need that jacket through the overnight hours. But again, depends on where you're at. Here's a look at what you can expect. Warm, mild weekend. Very nice weekend to look forward to. Changes, though, are on the way, but as far as the rain chances, those are looking pretty low to, if any, at all for the next, week. Here's what we can expect through the overnight hours. If you are heading out there to enjoy your Friday night evening, we are seeing those low 60s out there. We'll continue to fall into those low 50s. That's what we'll wake up to tomorrow morning. We'll be mostly under clear skies, so it will be slightly cool out there as we wake up tomorrow morning. Some areas could even see those 40s yet again, but then we'll warm back up to very similar conditions to what we were seeing today. That's because we have this ridge of high pressure sitting just off to the west of us, and that is creating those warm, mild temperatures for us out there. Anything to the north of us, that is where those systems are staying because of that ridge of high pressure, and that is where they will remain through the weekend. So again, we could warm up just a few degrees tomorrow, and by Sunday we might drop just a few degrees, but very similar conditions throughout the weekend. Monday is the game changer. We'll actually start to see this ridge of high pressure weaken a bit, and this will make room for this trough that will build into the north of us, and that's going to help cool down our temperatures, and we'll even see this more so on Tuesday. Cooler temperatures and actually more clouds will make their way into our area. As far as low clouds, though, not seeing any around our area. Even our coastal locations are staying clear this evening. We could see some patchy fog, like I mentioned, in the valley locations. Other than that, though, we're going to see mostly clear skies through the overnight hours and into tomorrow and Sunday. Not a lot to talk about here. We're going to remain clear out there. We could see a few high passing clouds at times, but other than that, it's going to be a gorgeous weekend out there. Like I said, if you don't have those weekend plans outside, I would certainly start making plans. Here's what we're looking at. 76 for Santa Cruz. We're going to be in those mid to upper 70s in the Santa Cruz Mountains. 74 for Davenport. So in our coastal locations are going to see those 70s, 80s for the Salinas area. A little bit cooler in the Santa Clara area, only because you're further north and those that ridge of high pressure not reaching clear up that direction. But it's still going to be nice and warm. 78 for Hollister, 74 for Marina, and we're going to see those 70s out there for the Monterey Peninsula. Look at that, 77. Great beach day out there for many locations. 74 for Pacific Grove and 76 for Carmel by the Sea. Up and down the Salinas Valley, we're going to see 80s out there. It's going to be gorgeous. Mostly 80s for the Salinas Valley, a little bit warmer in those mid 80s for places like Bradley and even the Pinnacles. So if you have those hiking plans out there, I would actually suggest to go just a little earlier, just because we will see those temperatures up in those mid 80s for the Pinnacles area. And then Big Sur, you are at 86 today. I do have you dropping a few degrees tomorrow at 81. We did see our temperatures rising around that noon time, but that sea breeze did kick back in this afternoon. So many of our coastal locations stayed in the 70s. That's what we're going to see for the next few days. But hey, you can't beat that beach weather for our coastal locations whenever you have those mid 70s out there. And we'll continue to see those 70s at least through Monday. We will start to see those increasing clouds, as I mentioned, as that ridge of high pressure starts to weaken. And then by Tuesday, we'll actually be cooler across the board into the rest of the week with cloudy conditions around our coastal locations. Now inland, like I mentioned, patchy fog is possible in the valley locations. We'll continue to see those afternoon light breezes out there, mostly sunny skies, but we will have the increase of some clouds, especially for our inland locations on Tuesday. And even our inland locations, we'll start to see some cooler temperatures by midweek, dropping into those 60s.